You're standing at your wedding in a Tibetan village. One groom takes his place beside you, then his brother, then another. Nobody objects. All three brothers are marrying you. If that feels more impossible with each new face, there's a reason for that. Most of us learned to think of marriage as a pair long before we learned how many other things marriage can organize. In some Tibetan communities, fraternal polyandry meant several brothers sharing one wife in a single household, especially where keeping land, labor, and inheritance together mattered. So the mystery isn't just how could she marry three brothers, it's why that arrangement could help hold a family together, and why the very same solution could become difficult for the people living inside it. You're standing at your wedding in a Tibetan village. One groom takes his place beside you, then his brother, then another. Nobody objects. All three brothers are entering the marriage. If that feels more impossible with each new face, there's a reason for that reaction. Most of us learned to think of marriage as a pair long before we learned about everything marriage can actually organize. In some Tibetan communities, fraternal polyandry brought brothers into a single marriage with one wife in households that keeping land, labor, and inheritance together mattered. So the mystery isn't just how could she marry three brothers, it's why that arrangement could help hold a family together, and why the same solution could become difficult for the people living inside it. Most of us first learn marriage as a picture: two people, one promise, one household. But marriage can also determine who joins which family, who shares property, who inherits, who helps raise children, and which households become connected. Take away the flowers, leave the house, the land, the children, the work, and the inheritance. Now it looks different. In some Tibetan communities, several brothers could belong to one marital household with one wife. The practice wasn't universal, and the number of brothers varied, but anthropologists have connected it to household structure, land, labor, and inheritance. Marriage can organize a household, not just a couple. Imagine three adult brothers inheriting one productive estate: one house, one heir, one set of tools, one piece of land supporting one family. Now divide it. One field becomes three smaller fields. The animals, the labor, and eventually the inheritance get divided too. Then another generation comes along, and those pieces can be divided again. Each brother gains independence. The household may lose continuity. Melvin Goldstein's work on Tibetan family organization helps explain why this matters. In some communities, keeping brothers within one marriage could help preserve the household estate and the obligations tied to it. Labor matters too. One brother might work the fields or tend animals while another traveled, traded, or handled work away from home. Keeping the brothers together could preserve both the property and the working team. The rule was simple: keep the household together even when individual independence pulls in the opposite direction. A family farm can create a softer version of the same problem. Three siblings inherit it. One wants to sell, one wants to stay, one wants their share in cash. What seems fairest to each individual may not be what keeps the farm alive. And this is where the arrangement starts to feel more human. Put three identical chairs around a table. Give each brother the same formal status. On paper, perfect symmetry. But people aren't chairs. One relationship may become warmer. One brother may hold more authority. Another may want independence. Someone may care more about biological parenthood. Someone else may care more about keeping the household intact. The rule can make the roles equal. It can't make the feelings equal. Levine and Silk documented instability in culturally valued polyandrous marriages, while Biela and Goldstein found no simple reproductive advantage for every individual in the population they studied. That doesn't make the practice irrational. It makes it human. Families still say things like treat every sibling the same, or keep the property together, or family comes first. Those rules may protect something real. They can also cost different people different amounts. I can understand why a household might want this arrangement and still know I wouldn't want to be the person asked to live inside it. Both things can be true. So how could one woman marry several brothers? Because in some Tibetan households, marriage could help hold together land, labor, inheritance, children, and family continuity. From the household's point of view, the arrangement has a logic, but logic isn't the same as comfort. A system can make sense without being painless for every person inside it. Erase the labels: wife, husband, brother, father. Leave only the people. Then put back the house, the land, the children, the work, and the inheritance. The humans start to look familiar again. The rule around them was different. If one family rule in your own life now feels less like nature and more like something you inherited, leave just the rule. Sometimes the strangest human rules are the ones that felt completely normal before we noticed they were rules.